Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. This next class is a resistance bands training class and it's suitable for the Bow RBX kit. Hope you guys enjoy it. For this segment, let's connect our Bow RBX kit to a high anchor point. Bent over triceps extensions for this exercise, guys. What we want to do is we want to tilt forward with our knees bent and have a neutral spine before you start this exercise. You want to perform the triceps extensions without allowing any movement in your elbows. So you can see our elbows are pretty much glued to our ribs and they're not moving. Full range of movement for this one. Your turn. Alternate bicep curls for this exercise. Now, two different variations. So you can see that Sabina's doing this one standing up. I'm doing it lying down. It doesn't matter which one you do. Lying down is just going to amplify the exercise a little bit more. But what I want you guys to do is make sure your arms are staying parallel and full range of motion. Want to make sure there's no movement in your elbows. So you can see our elbows are staying in front of us and they're not moving. Your turn.
Should be chasing after the sun. We would be amazing together as one. Oh, there's no turning back for the both of us. No point of denying the truth. Let go of the past and get stronger. Just believe in the fire between us.
Stiff push downs for this exercise, guys. So you can do this one with your feet together, or if you prefer to do it from a lunge stance, that's okay as well. You can see Sabina's got her feet together, but mine is marginally wider. So just pick up a stance that you're comfortable with. And the important thing with this exercise is that when you're pushing down, your arms are remaining soft straight. So we're not doing any kickbacks or we're not bending the elbows at all. Let's get you guys to try this one. Let's everybody repeat the last 3 exercises.
We should be chasing after the sun. We would be amazing together as one. Oh, there's no turning back for the both of us. No point of denying the truth. Let go of the past and get stronger. Just believe in the fire between us. Believe in me, believe in love. Believe in the fire between us. 'Cause it will be so heavenly. Just believe in the fire between us.
Overhead triceps extensions for this one, guys. Now, I like this one from a lunge stance, but you can do it with your feet together and lightly suspended if you like as well. You've got to make sure your elbows remain stationary and both your palms are facing forward the whole time. Your turn. Bent over biceps curls for this one, guys. So this exercise is best performed in a lunge stance, and you want to make sure you're leaning forward as much as you can. Your elbows should remain stationary and glued by your sides. You can even have them slightly further back, but as long as they remain stationary. We want to be able to isolate your biceps through these curling movements. Your turn. Alright guys, working some overhead triceps extensions for this one, but we're going to do it in reverse grip. Now, the preferred stance for this one is a lunge stance, but if you wanted to lightly suspend yourself with your feet together, you could do it that way as well. Your elbows remain stationary in front of you, and you want to make sure that both your palms are facing back at you. Let's get you to have a go at this one. Let's everybody repeat the last 3 exercises. Lying triceps extensions for this one, guys. So you can see with this one, my elbows are glued to my sides, okay? They're glued to your ribs, they're not moving. Nice and stationary. The only movement comes from your elbow to your hand. We're gonna extend right out, and what you can do is push against the floor for some support. Your turn. Posterior delts fly for this exercise, guys. So you can see I'm lying flat on the floor with my knees bent to start the exercise. Now, your active arm should perform the reverse fly motion with soft, straight arms. We want to be able to emphasize those re-delts. Your turn. All right, guys, let's change it up and work the other side now. Let's everybody repeat the last two exercises. All right, guys, let's change it up and work the other side now. Biceps preacher curls for this exercise, guys. So you can see we're taking a seated position and we're leaning back slightly. Now the trick is make sure your toes are pointing up because that's going to position you in the right spot. You want to make sure your arms are parallel as you're working your biceps curls. And you want to make sure that your knees are supporting your elbows and you're essentially replicating a preacher bench. Your turn. Hammer press for this one, guys. So you can perform this one from a lunge stance, or if you prefer to lightly suspend yourself with your feet together, then that works as well. Now, your elbows are going to stay tucked in as you pull them back by your sides. Pull them back to your waistline and then push straight forward. You've got to make sure your palms are facing together the whole time. Your turn. Let's everybody repeat the last two exercises. Well done for getting through today's class, guys. I want you to turn your attention to your in-house instructor for stretching and cool down.